Entire generation, some women have been concerned about replacing their hormones after menopause.
Yeah, experts in the field say women were given wrong information 20 years ago that there was a breast cancer connection to hormone replacement. Now they're updating the science. Meg Ferris reports in tonight's Medical Watch.
A new article in the medical journal Menopause is shining a spotlight on what some hormone replacement physicians have noticed for years. It claims that the 2002 Women's Health Initiative study was full of scientific mistakes, misinterpretations, and misrepresentations, causing women to stop or never start taking hormone replacement. When you talk to your patients about getting on hormone replacement, do they still repeat that old fear that we now know was flawed in that study?
Absolutely. They are so fearful. And what we're seeing now, there's also a whole generation of doctors who haven't been offering hormones because of the fear.
In fact, this year, the FDA reported even though more than 85% of women 45 and older report menopausal symptoms, only 10.5% are currently replacing hormones after the ovaries stop making them. They say this is a direct result of unnecessary fear generated by that study, the WHI, and they say that fear has increased women to die younger. One study shows that for women in their 50s not replacing hormones when the ovaries stop, that increases the death rate from heart disease and hip fractures, and it could have been avoided if the women were on their hormones. The new interpretation of the old study finds that women in the WHI using estrogen alone had a 23% reduced rate of breast cancer and reduced the risk of breast cancer death by 40%. And in the other arm, women who used the estrogen and the progesterone, who had never been on any hormone therapy before, had no increased risk of breast cancer, even those with a family history. And overall, women who were on the combined therapy, there was only one more case of breast cancer in 1,000, which is statistically non-significant, and there were no increases of death.
The data actually shows that women who are on hormones not only have a better quality of life, but they're at decreased risk from dying from all causes. I am so excited that this paper has come out because honestly, it validates what I've been telling my patients for years.
The WHI study used oral hormones, which go through the liver and don't act the same in the body as today's more natural hormones that are delivered to the bloodstream as the ovaries did, through patches, pellets, and injections. With Medical Watch, Meg Ferris, WWL, Louisiana.
Medical Watch has reported in the past other benefits of being on estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, including better insulin metabolism, less belly fat, and lowering the risk for heart attacks, Alzheimer's, and dementia.